Well, it's been a quiet week here in Lake Skabegon, my hometown. This week, the Squids welcome Nate Parrish to the podcast. In a hard-hitting, in-depth discussion, they dive into his little-known pre-music background, among other things. They also talk about toy collections, life in Bakersfield, ponder the opposite of ska, Shia LeBeouf, Nate's new album, Make Me a Mountain, and a surprise guest stops by.
So as I was saying, the raccoon got into the coffee roastery and actually had its own business, unbeknownst to the owners themselves. The raccoon was roasting at night and ended up bagging and selling somewhere else, so they weren't aware of it quite some time. I don't know how many beans they lost, but
I can't believe that his brother was a raccoon that was in our backyard. It is crazy.
Yeah. Well, and he was in a trench coat and had a hat on, so it was hard to tell for a while.
Well, raccoons, am I right?
Right. Absolutely. Always standing on each other's shoulders.
You don't have to tell me twice. Was there a trench coat?
Always. What's up, Pete?
How we doing? Sorry about that.
Pete.
It's all good.
Hi, Nate. Nice to meet you.
What's up?
Just living that dream with technology, but we're good.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, your computer is updated. You'll never have to worry about it again.
Until next week's recording.
Right.
All
So,
good.
Pete, this is Nate.
Hi, Nate.
Hey, this
I'm
is
Pete.
What's up, Pete? How you doing, man?
Good, man. Good.
Brock, do you got an intro for us?
Yeah, hang on a minute. Oh, geez. Yeah, this is harder to do because you're so eminently Googleable. It's gonna have to be a genuine introduction because I can't substitute.
Not the legendary Celtics center, Robert Parrish. Okay.
No, that's my dad.
Okay, good. Good.
Obviously, take a look.
Obviously.
I see the resemblance.
All right, here we go.
Chief.
Alan Robert John James Parrish III is a resident of Brantford, New Hampshire, and is the main protagonist of the 1995 Jumanji film and its novel adaptation, the animated series, and was mentioned in the 2017 film. Alan Robert John James Parrish III, hello and welcome to A Pickle Home Companion.
Hello, guys. Thank you. All the way from New Hampshire. Stoked to be here.
Right.
R.I.P. Robin Williams. I miss you every day.
Yes, same.
Absolutely.
Which were you also in the movie Extreme Days, which connects because Rufio was also in?
Yeah, it's part of the Extremiverse.
Yes,
And so they're all. It's a connected universe. So I was in that. I was in the background, unfortunately.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, I couldn't land a role.
We're just
non-speaking role, but you don't have to pay the union dues that way.
Right.
Yeah, thank God.
Honestly, it's a blessing in disguise.
Especially
Yes.
the New Hampshire ones. Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, glad to have you, Nate. This is great.
Yeah, good to be here.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to hearing how you kind of transitioned from like that movie scene into, you know, becoming a musician. And
It was tough. Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah.
I'd love to take you on that journey. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yes, let's go.
So I was an actor, okay,
I love how you took it there. That was perfect.
and then I
there
wasn't
was a
after
raccoon.
that. Yeah, there was a raccoon. We met. He trained me. He showed me how to play guitar. I started writing music. The rest is history, obviously.
Oh. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, you guys have. It was good to meet you. Goodbye.
Yep.
A pleasure. An absolute pleasure.
So as you can see, we enjoyed the tomfoolery on this podcast, and I feel like you're right up there for it. So I love that.
Tomfoolery. It's my specialty.
I'll have to tell you the story of how I first came across you, which a couple of years back, just kind of hanging out with my daughter, just kind of scrolling TikTok, going through, and in the For You section, this one pops up, and it was happened to be a video that you did talking about being a toy collector with a 2-year-old.
Oh yes. It's tough. It's a hard life.
It is. So, I was like, oh, that was pretty funny, like sent it to my wife, and, and then I think like a week or two later, and like another one popped up, along the same lines. I was like, oh, this guy again. Cool. All right. Saw a couple more of those videos, and then I was just like, I'm just going to follow this guy. So I hit follow, and then, started getting some of the music ones popping in, and I'm like, I was like, oh, cool. Like I'll check this out and start, doing a deep dive, and picked up a couple of the singles that you put out. And then I'm like, wait a minute, he played guitar in Kutless.
This is after Jumanji, of course.
Of course,
Yes.
thank you. Yes,
Naturally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Child Jumanji prodigy.
So yeah, that was how I came across you initially, was just from those videos, and then yeah.
That's interesting. I have yet to hear that story, especially from TikTok, because I have like you're like one of the 5 followers on TikTok that I have. So I want to thank you for that.
No problem.
It keeps me going. But yeah, I'm a toy collector. Obviously, you could see in the background there.
Yeah,
I love it.
I'm big on Motu, as we call it in the biz. But He-Man, I got a lot of Ninja Turtles. You can't see. Some Toxic Crusaders, all kinds of nice stuff. Yeah.
So we just talked to Eli Salazar a couple weeks ago. It's always hard to remember the release schedule versus the interview schedule. We talked to him recently.
In our universe, it was in the first 2 years. Yeah,
that's right. Exactly. Yeah, and he is also a toy collector, and so it was one of the first things we noticed when we hopped on the call with him was that he's got a bunch of boxes in the background, and so I think that's the first thing we have to ask you about. Then is like what what is your toy collecting hobby like, and what okay, we're rotating the camera now.
Yes.
I'm seeing more. Yeah.
There's a lot. Yeah.
Very good. I'm assuming that what we see behind you is curated. There's probably more that we can't see at the moment.
Yeah.
If you are a collector, if you have shelves, you have things on shelves, there must be boxes as well.
It's definitely curated. So I've always loved toys. I mean, obviously, since I was a kid, on the set of Jumanji, I was always bringing like action figures and whatever.
Right.
And I just kept it up over the years, but I would always like sell them or give them away, like when I went on tour or I had to move or something like that. And then just like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, maybe. We were settled, and I was like, I'm gonna start collecting again. And I love He-Man. I have an affinity for He-Man. It's so goofy. The whole precept, the whole lore of He-Man is so funny to me.
Yeah.
Right.
And the look of the toys and the artwork, I love how it's just so simple and it's primary color. It's just, and then I love Ninja Turtles and all the like really gross out stuff from the 90s,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Everything was about like toxic waste, which is freaking cool. And so I collect that stuff, and I have Keshi figures. Do you know what those are? Pete, do you know what that is?
I'm not familiar.
I'm not sure what Keshi figures are. Actually.
Keshi figures
kind
are
of right. Well, I guess we're all resident collectors, so I scratched that. Go ahead.
Well, you collect artwork. You have that beautiful piece of artwork behind you. So
that's right. That's the best in my collection. Yes, I'll show you the boxes later.
It's stunning. But yeah, Keshi figures are like the little like 2-inch like rubber figures that you maybe sometimes would get out of a vending machine, but they're Japanese figures. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And so there's a bunch. I have a whole set of He-Man one. I have a whole set of Toxic Crusaders, Transformers, Monster in My Pocket, stuff like that. So I am very nerdy.
I love it.
And that's a Zack Snyder signed poster right there because I love Zack Snyder.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That's my boy. That's my boy.
That's cool. So, where do you dive anywhere aware, like kind of like Lego or any of that stuff too, or no?
I didn't even like Lego when I was a kid. Okay. For me, it was always He-Man and G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
But Legos, they were too small, and like I didn't like the articulation. I wanted like full action, and I was like, what are these stupid things? And so my son, who's 5, is into Legos. He is also very much into my toys, but he knows he's not allowed to touch them. But
right.
I have a couple that I'll let him play with, but never got into Legos.
Cool.
I liked weird stuff, dude. I liked, like I mentioned, Toxic Crusaders and Turtles, but like there was a bunch of weird niche stuff like Mad Balls and Inhumanoids and everything that was just sort of like weird and gross. I love cool. All that, and still do. Do you know what Inhumanoids are?
Yeah, the Inhumanoids are sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Decompose guy, the big one. So that's like I used to have it, but that's a Grail toy for me. And it was my birthday a couple of weeks ago. And they have one at the antique store here. Mm-hmm. It's way too expensive. And I was like, nah. And she's like, you should buy it. It's your birthday. I was like, no, I don't even have a job really. she's like, you should buy it. I'm like, no. I didn't buy it.
Oh man.
But she gave me permission, so that's on the table for
Open
at least
the
the next
door.
2 years, right? Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I may do that at some point. You may see him back here. But
That's cool.
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, I went towards I went more. I was a big toy guy, back when I was younger, and then I kind of gave away a lot of those. But then I was always, and that we call it in Lego the dark period. I wasn't into Lego for a while, but then when I went back into it, they got a lot more mobile and movable, and it wasn't just the straight linear brick, building houses and stuff. So I enjoy it now because you can move everything, and it's
they essentially make articulated figures now.
Yeah.
So some of the some of the stuff my son has, I'm like, what the heck, man? Like there's our church owns a thrift store that funds missionaries, and we go there all the time. But my wife found a in the box Millennium Falcon Lego set in the box, not opened.
Wow.
Guess how much it was, dude?
Thrift store price.
A few $100s.
It was $25.
Holy crap.
Is that right?
Yeah, so my wife sent me a picture and she's like, I think we have to get this. I'm like, you absolutely have.
You certainly do.
Yeah.
$25, yes.
Yeah.
Because at that point, they don't know what they have.
Well, and that's the thing. And she's always like, I don't know if I'm like, then we're not going to.
In this case, no.
No, this
money's
one
still
we're just
going to
going
support.
You're going to give them $25. You're going to smile and you're going to run. You're going to run to the car.
That's
Don't
what
look
they
back.
want.
You're not going to post about it.
You're going to leave.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, he's super into action figures. Cool. He's just like his dad. So.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
that's fun. I have a couple of the old Star Wars action figures, but not real. I mean, I didn't really have a lot anymore. I got the Funko Pops for a little bit, but I was more into bobbleheads. Yep. So more bobbleheads and then Funko for a little bit, but then I realized it was getting too much, and I stayed away from the Funko.
Yep.
They went crazy. Like there was Funko for literally everything. There's Funko for like TV shows that were on the air for like one season. Yeah. When
I realized I bought the Star Wars limited series that was only on, it wasn't the Christmas special, I would treasure that, but the Star Wars limited series that was only on for 3 episodes, I went, okay, I have a problem, I'm stopping.
Yeah. Like Funko Pops, they're like, Funko Pops introduces a new line, it's your local post office, and it's just like dudes from the post office.
That's Steve.
It's Larry.
Hey.
Steve,
I would love a Funko Pop of my mailman Kenny.
It's there. I'm guaranteed you can find it.
Yeah,
right.
You're right. It was like once they started that series, or something like that. It was great.
Right.
Like,
I mean, I had my own Funko Pop, and I was only in one movie. Really, it was Jumanji, but
I was going to ask.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. I was looking for it at Five Below. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Thank you for that. Every month, I get about $13 in royalties for those, and
wow.
So it buys me a coffee or whatever. But yeah, I'm still proud of that.
That's
still proud of my work.
That's more than streams. I appreciate that.
I make more money off of the Funko Pop of me and Jumanji.
I know.
That I do off of my entire career of streaming. So I don't know what that says about the world, but I think it's broken.
It is.
I think we need to distribute music on Funko Pops. I think that's really the next logical step.
Right.
I think we should start printing music on as a bobblehead. I don't know how we do this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have a bobblehead shaped hole in your car like a tape deck, and you shove it in there and it plays music.
Perfect. Yep. If it's on the dash, then
this is a good idea. Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Kutless say. Yeah.
If 8 tracks could work, that can work.
It could work. I'm telling you, we could do this.
Seriously.
Yeah.
So
well, there is there's like RFID everything these days, right? Like I feel like I'm always getting pitched all these different things. Like, look, you can put a playlist together, and then you can put it on this little like keychain and tap it on somebody's phone. Yeah. And I was thinking the number of times I would do that is probably like once, right? Like
yeah. It's a kind of a novelty thing, but definitely like maybe a Nate Parrish action figure. That when you scan it with your phone, it plays the album.
There you go. That's exactly right. Yeah.
Actually, I gotta go. I gotta work on something. You guys have a good night. And,
All right. Thanks for joining.
And that's goodbye number 2. All right.
Is this where I say that idea is copyright us? I don't know.
TM.
Or
TM,
is this where you
TM.
just buy it at the garage sale and run?
Yeah, it's
Nobody's
on video.
business and
It's
say
on
nothing.
video.
Say nothing.
And so,
I bought it for $25. It's mine.
Kevin, don't you dare edit that out and try to steal it from me.
Okay.
I won't tell Jared either. That's man. No, I had a friend that used to do that has a business card, and in the RIFD stuff, the QR code or whatever she did, if you tapped it, it would take you to get rickrolled. Like that was what you did. And I was like, that is epic. She goes, don't take my idea. I'm like, I'm sure others have, but I won't take your idea.
Oh yeah, it's been done, I'm sure,
But amazing.
yeah.
But amazing.
That is a good idea.
Yeah.
Good old Rick roll.
So cover rickroll, and then on your
Yeah.
right.
There we go. Brock, did you know the Kutless boys? Do you know James at all?
Not really. I was telling my wife today that I met one of them in like 2002, but I wasn't following their career very close at the time, so I don't remember which one I met.
Okay.
Presumably it was someone, probably a founding member, but
Okay. Yeah, definitely at that time, for sure.
but that's all I can remember, unfortunately. We're standing outside of a gymnasium and I was playing music, just kind of, not professionally, but I was one of the people playing at the event, and they're like, "Hey, this is the guy from Kutless." So, yeah.
I'm going to guess it was John
And
Micah.
you're in California, is that right?
Yeah, Bakersfield, California.
Okay, yeah.
Lovingly referred
there we
to
go.
as the armpit of California.
So
God
I
bless
hear. You got some pushback on that?
I do have some pushback on that. Forget you guys.
Rumors are true? Okay, yeah.
No, man.
That's that other show.
Yeah, rumors are true. No, it's good, man. Bakersfield gets a bad rap because, it's hot. They're like, "Ugh, it's so hot." I'm like, dude, if you go to LA, it's like the same temperature. Maybe like 5 degrees hotter here. But we just don't have the traffic. We do have more dust,
Yeah.
which is a bummer. But, I mean, I've lived all over California. It's not my favorite weather, but I do like the people here. So,
Yeah, it seems like that's often the case with anything that is disparaged. You end up getting like there are stereotypes bandied about and all this stuff, but if you actually dig in, it turns out people are pretty cool. Largely.
Yeah. Well, and maybe it helps because I wasn't born here. I think maybe if you're born in a place, you can probably get
right.
away with trashing it more. But no, it's fine. It's fine.
Sure.
I like it.
Yeah. Yep. It's fine.
Brock, every time I see your picture on Facebook or something, I think it's my friend Nathan.
Is that right? Are we?
Yeah.
Are we twins?
You are. His hair is a little blonder, but he's got mustache and glasses and
Okay.
same haircut.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Does
So
he
like,
also hold up
that's
vinyl all the time, or?
Yeah, he does.
I was
Nice.
going to ask. Yeah. Okay.
He
What's
loves
he
vinyl.
into?
He's a buddy of mine. We met at church, but he's in a hardcore band. He fronts a hardcore band, and so he does that and collects vinyl and wears metal shirts. It's a cool dude.
There
Hi,
we
Nate.
go. Yeah.
He'll probably listen to this, but he's a good
He
dude.
sounds way cooler than me, honestly.
Well, I mean, we don't know. We'll find out, right?
We're about to find out. Yeah.
Right.
I gotta meet him. We have to do a vinyl off, right? Just like
Yes.
do a. We could do some sort of poll based battle of the record collection sort of thing.
I like it.
That
Yeah.
would be fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you'll have to connect me with him. We'll have to
I will.
meet at some point.
will.
Yeah.
Sorry for all the back and forth. I thought this practice would go longer, and they're like, "All right, you're good." Oh, that was like 30 minutes. Okay.
That's fine. No. So who are you practicing with?
So I'm doing like kind of journeyman guitar playing right now. So I'm playing at a Spanish-speaking Christmas production. I'm
Okay.
playing half of the. There's two guitar players. We're doing the Lincoln Brewster's Miraculum. I don't know if you ever heard of that or who that is, but he's a shredder, and
Okay.
it takes two of us to do one of his songs. So
Oh, nice. I
Yeah.
remember Lincoln Brewster. He was the thing. Like he was like new on the scene in like 99, 2000 or something.
something
I remember
like
hearing
that.
his name a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I have an interesting story. We've actually worked together a fairly decent amount. But yeah, it was funny because they're like, "We're gonna do this song by Lincoln Brewster. You ever heard it?" I was like, "I've heard it." It's impossible, but we'll try it.
So how did it go? Are you?
Yeah, it went fine. So I've been the worship creative guy at my church for like 9 years, and we got laid off in August, and so I've been just like, I'm like, hey, if anyone needs a guitar player, I'll show up and play.
Okay. Yeah.
I love the different experiences of different churches and different productions and whatever. So a guy hit me up and it's like, can you do this song? I'm like, I can do my version of that song. I've done it before, and so yeah, just go and show up and practice, and then we do the production, and yeah, sort of a little part of what I'm doing now. So.
There you go. Not bad.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear about the career change. Sounds like it was unexpected.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was unexpected. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah. It's a bummer.
But
it's a bummer.
But here you are. Yeah, I know. Now you're doing new things, right? Doing other stuff.
Right.
That's right.
Nate, do you live in town or do you live in the country?
I live in town.
Okay.
Yeah, live in town.
Nice.
We moved here for this church. It was a church plant at the time, and we lived in a loft. That was our first place that we got.
Okay. Like an industrial loft?
Yeah, it was kind of like an old brick building. So it had exposed brick and like wood beams, and it was super artsy. Like, oh, that's where the cool people live. But
right.
It wasn't cool when you got the electrical bill in the summer. That was not cool.
Right.
But
yeah.
But the vibes were immaculate, and it was a cool spot. But we were able to get a house when I had my son, or when she had our son. I didn't give birth, but
she did the majority of the work, I would assume.
She did. Well, she always brags about it, but yeah.
Yeah.
But we got a house, and so we just live in kind of not the suburbs. I don't know what to call it. We just live in a normal community. There's schools around and parks. And,
right. Yeah. Can you walk to coffee?
No.
Okay.
So that's the one thing
Sore
where
spot. I shouldn't have brought it up.
You shouldn't have. You crossed the line.
Yep, absolutely. We're gonna edit to Kevin.
Kevin, this is already over.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, that was great. Thanks. There's a coffee shop that I go to literally every day. I've been working there even when I have an office. I still work there.
Yeah.
And so they know me there. I have my own table, and yeah. Just part of the deal.
Your usual spot, yeah. What kind of coffee do they serve? Is it a local roaster or is it a known brand?
So they did Verve. Is it Verve? No, it's Counterculture, I think is what they brew. But they did. There was a local place, but it shut down during COVID. The foot traffic was a big part of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That place was really good too, and I could walk there when I lived at the loft. It was 1 block away.
Okay. That's nice.
My church was also 1 block away.
Uh-huh. So it was like kind of central, like you had your whole life was there if you wanted it to be.
Yeah, we had church in a old Nile theater, and
really?
Which Norma Jean played in last night.
Last night,
yeah. That was where we had church, so I could walk there to the coffee shop, and then our office was 1 block the other direction. So it's all right there.
Not bad. Was that like the church took the building over, or was it like a rental, like 1 day a week situation?
It was so the Nile Theater was like a movie theater, and then they turned it into a club. So it was like a nightclub with like poles and the whole deal. And then the church would rent it on Sunday morning because no one's doing anything Sunday morning.
Did you have to cover up the poles and stuff?
I think that they didn't really cover them up. They just were like
repurpose them.
It's there. I mean, when I got there, we bought
crucifix.
Yeah, but when I got there, they had purchased the building, and so they took them down. But they're like, yeah, that's where the poles were, and whatever. And we had a disco ball, which I thought was really cool, actually.
Right. Absolutely.
So yeah, it was a unique place, but after COVID and like shutdowns and blah, 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 a lot of people didn't go back to that specific location. So we ended up selling it, and now they do shows. I played shows there with my band. So it's cool. I miss it, but it's being used, so that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sad to see an old theater just kind of sit dormant because we had that
Yeah.
in Portland
Yeah.
for a couple of years
Mhm.
and a couple other places that I've been around. Just like it's like that would be a wonderful venue if someone would run it.
Yeah. I like that 90-pound wuss vinyl you got there, man. I really liked
Oh,
that
thank you.
album. Yeah, it was a cool
Yeah,
album.
it's a lot of, I love that album. That was
Is
one
that
I
one
picked up.
vinyl, Kevin?
Yeah.
Okay. Because
Yep,
Kevin
that
has
one is.
most of them are vinyl records. A few of them are like advertising flats.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
the squad one there.
So the squad
that's
was
not
the
on vinyl.
flat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that CD before they changed the artwork.
Yep.
And
Collector's items
I,
now, right?
yeah,
Mhm.
I really liked it. I wasn't a big. I was into Tooth and Nail bands, obviously, but I wasn't really into Squad 50 until that album.
Mhm.
When I heard them, I was like, oh, it's kind of like glam. It reminded me of yeah, I don't know. I thought it was cool. It's like Guns N' Roses, rock and roll. Just it was cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was one of their like that was their kind of first turn into that too. I think before
Mhm.
that they had
Mhm.
been more of like an Operation Ivy sort of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
were they
and
like
so-
kind of ska-ish too? Was there some
Right,
ska in
yeah,
there?
like ska without
Some
horns.
influence, Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Kind of like
yeah.
rock with horns, but different.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't really into it. This is maybe it's a hot take. I don't care for ska. I don't.
Right.
I've
And
never
it's not
liked
everybody's
it.
bag. We won't tell our bosses. I know that.
Don't tell your
right,
boss, but like the upstrokes, I just never. I was
Mhm.
like, I don't know, but I liked Boss Stones.
You're more of a Ramones kind of guy, like really all
yeah.
into the downstrokes.
Downstrokes. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Ramones are the opposite of ska, I think. If that's the
Well, then
if
I
that's
love
the
it.
qualifier, if that's how we define it, then yes, that's exactly.
I feel like they are the opposite of ska, though. If you were to ask Johnny if he was alive and you say, "What do you think of ska?" He'd be like, "No, it's terrible." Like, yeah, okay,
Exactly.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They only use upstrokes. It's
Yeah.
crazy. I guess you would have to tell him because depends on which wave we're talking about, right? But like apparently, like old school, like first wave ska,
Yeah.
they weren't upstrokes; they were just like offbeat downstrokes. And so,
Okay,
if,
I can see that.
if any of the Ramones were going to get into ska, I think it would have to be the Jamaican ska.
The Jamaican ska, yeah, I could see
Yeah.
Johnny Ramone loving Jamaican ska.
Mm.
Right, but not the mods. Screw them. Forget those guys.
Oh man,
Second wave, right out.
I do love me some Ramones. I was able to see Dee Dee maybe a month
Were
or two
you?
before he died. Yeah,
Oh wow.
Really?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. he played in I was in Sacramento. It was at what club was it? It wasn't. Maybe it was Bojangles. It might have been Bojangles.
Okay.
Before it burnt down. But I saw him and with Groovy Ghoulies and
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Dee Dee did not look good, dude. It was like
Okay. It was
Yeah,
you could
it-
tell he was kind of in
Yeah.
dire straits. Yeah.
I remember seeing him and thinking, I was just starting to play guitar at that point, so I really love the Ramones, and I was thinking their guitar player was so freaking cool. I'm like, man, that guy's so cool. And then Dee Dee, I was like, I hope he stays upright, man.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like legitimately was like, I don't know. And
Kind of worried about it.
I was, yeah. And then he passed
Yeah.
away. Yeah, it was a bummer.
That's like it's a new track, right? Because I feel like people aren't really retiring anymore, and I think
No.
that maybe was because there were like the generation of musicians before that. I think they they probably like they had better contracts probably like
Oh, yeah.
contracts are totally different now today than they were even one generation ago. But like our grandparents, pop musicians, like those guys did retire, and then at some point. People were just like, you know what? We love this and we're going to keep on doing it until we die, or we have to keep on doing this because we don't have any other job skills. Like we have to like dive in and just perform, until we can't anymore.
Do you think Motley Crue like needs money?
I always assumed that that's the case. I always assumed that like 3/4 of the band got in over their skis on like big like vehicles or boats or whatever, and then like they just like they can't afford their rock and roll lifestyle, right? And like then they have
Cake
to go
reference,
and-
Sacramento, love it.
Yes, just
There
for
it
you.
is.
Thank you. Yeah, I now to be fair, I've been playing music like I guess you could say professionally for like 20 years, but like, and I wouldn't ever want to quit. But I feel like Motley Crue like should be able to retire if they
You would
wanted
think,
to.
Yeah.
right,
You would
right,
think. Yeah.
But I bet again, like that's it. What's the old saying? More money, more problems. You know, I feel like
right, as the poet said.
Yes,
it's like when you buy a house and you're like, cool, now I have space for everything and I don't have to worry about it. But then you fill it up because you have more space.
Now I need a bigger house.
Now I need a freaking bigger house. So I think maybe with that, you know, you get used to buying certain cars or living certain ways, and you have to keep that going. And that's a tough road, man. Vince Neil, I know you're watching this right now. I just want to give you
Amy
permission.
Grant's husband?
You married Amy Grant. Listen. You and Amy earned it. Okay,
Right.
you've had a long career in Christian music. You've had a long career as the my honk guy. So you can stop, dude. You can stop, and Axel, you could keep going.
Well, I think he needs to. But
Brock,
what about,
Brock, I'm seeing here that it's actually Vince Gill.
I'm so embarrassed.
Just so you know.
Excuse me.
So Vince Gill is married to Vince Neil.
Correct.
Yes. I think that's okay now, right?
It's very
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. Yep. Thank you. That's
Who's married? Who's Amy Grant married to then?
Stephen Curtis Chapman.
Is she available? Is that? I don't think so.
Michael W. Isn't that how that works? Mark Lowry. Yeah.
Mark Lowry.
If someone did a parody of your song, then you're like automatically married. Like it's like a default, like in waiting situation.
That's right.
Yeah, it's like common law marriage or something.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
I was just going to ask for the guys in Motley Crue, how many of them are the original members? Because like I feel like you've got to have obviously Vince Gill has to keep
Vince
on
Gill.
singing.
Vince Gill.
In terms,
Nikki Sixx.
Right.
Yep.
And
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones is still on drums.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So basically, they all need to. Yeah. They all need to.
Tommy
keep on
Lee
playing.
Jones. I mean, Tommy Lee Jones did Batman and Forever or Batman and Robin.
Yep.
Right.
Batman,
And he's not getting any royalties from those videos.
No. So he's got
or whatever.
And he's such a good drummer in Motley Crue that
like it would be sad if he retired.
Motley Crue without Tommy Lee Jones is like, I mean,
exactly. Yeah.
It's like Amy Grant. It's not good. You know,
he's not even the one-armed man.
No.
Totally different band. Yeah.
So, anyways.
Oh, that was so good.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Nate, I'm glad we're talking tonight. This is fun. I was going to ask you, Nate, are you a record collector or like a music collector? Do you have like record CDs, tapes, etc., or like have you funneled your collector's energy into the toy thing?
I only have so much money, bro, and you know it's got to go to figures. But I used to collect vinyl. So I was really into obviously punk, but like the rockabilly scene, and I had some I had to have some rockabilly records. I had a lot of Johnny Cash. I had like a signed Atari's. This is not rockabilly, but I had an assigned Atari's Broken Hearts album. They're always referred to as the new rockabilly.
Yes.
But I signed by Chris Rowe, and I lost it. I don't know what the heck, and I still think about it every day. Because I was wearing a Misfits shirt, and he wrote, he's like, "Come up here," and then he like wrapped a shirt around it, and we took a picture together, and he wrote Misfits Rock. It was very personal. And I lost it in the move. I had a signed Jerry Only Misfits 7-inch glow in the dark Monster Mash album that I'm pretty sure my mom threw away while I was on tour.
Oh man,
Mom, I know you did it, and I'm not going to forgive you.
Can't.
I had some Social D records. Had some MXPX albums, but after a while, I was like, I've never really had a good functioning radio or record player.
Right.
Sure.
So I'm like, it's kind of
set up and everything.
It's kind of stupid for me to have it. So I do love cassettes, but again, once I didn't have a cassette player, I don't even know how I got rid of things. What did I even do? I don't know.
Sure.
So I have some
the curb.
Yeah, the curb. I have some physical CDs now and stuff, but they're mostly my own CDs because people don't buy them. So
I was going to say, like, your collection is probably like largely your merch, right? Like, because most musicians, if you're making music, you've got like a garage full of stuff that you want to turn around at some point.
Yeah, this is my vocal booth back here, but it's also doubles as a storage. So I have these CDs for sale. If you guys would like to
There we
purchase
go.
one,
Yeah,
it's my new
that's
album.
perfect.
I'll
I'm
sign
in.
it right there. If you want me to put from Jumanji, I could do that too.
Yeah, or Misfits Rock.
Or Misfits Rock. Yeah, but no, I don't. I collect like action figures, and yeah, man, that's pretty much it.
I love it. Yeah, no, that's okay. And that makes
Nice.
perfect sense. We were talking to like I think it wasn't Masaki saying a similar thing of where he was just like,
Yes.
I don't have space for it. Like I've got all this other stuff that
Yeah.
I need to do music with, and
Yeah.
I'm not ready to collect stuff. So yeah,
Yeah.
totally fine. Totally okay.
Okay. All right.
And I did my part to help free up a little bit of space for you. So
You did. You did. Man,
Yep.
I have a friend named Tim, is a good buddy of mine, and he had an outstanding record collection of like the Cure, specifically the Cure, the Smiths, like
nice.
all the sad stuff, you know.
Yeah,
And,
like the new wave. Is that new wave? It's not new wave, but like
I don't
like kind of
know.
the punk, post-punk of the 80s.
Post-punk maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
And he ended up selling all that on eBay, and I was like, but he just felt, he's like, you know, I don't. It's just taking up space. Literally, he has an office, but it became a vinyl warehouse.
Yeah.
So he sold it all. But I do love vinyl. I love good vinyl. I want to do vinyl for the new album. I've
Sick.
toyed with it before, but like, people still ask all the time.
Oh, yeah.
You
Right,
think
they're
you're
ready
like,
for
no,
it.
you're not going to really buy it, but they're like, dude, seriously.
Yeah, we will.
All right,
They
all
want
right.
it. Yeah.
So
And we've kind of turned a corner with that too. It seems like it
Mhm.
feels to me like it's definitely like it's very much the case that people are going to have vinyl in their collections now, as opposed to it used to be either kitschy or like a niche sort of thing. But now it seems like it's the primary format for a lot of folks.
yeah, and there's all kinds of cool variants which we didn't have growing up. There was no like
Right.
well, I had one glow in the dark vinyl, but like
But that
you know,
was
the
the variant, right?
that was the that
Like-
was like
like
the
that-
actual
That was what they
thing.
did. That was it.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And it was blew my mind, right? But
It's either black or it's black until you turn the lights out.
right. But there's so many cool different ways you can do it and be creative with it. So I'd like to do that. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Speaking of which, make me a mountain.
yeah,
Oh
Tell
yeah.
us about
so
it.
good.
It's a compact disc I have here.
Ooh.
It's got a CD inside of it. No, it's album I put out in October. So it would be my third solo album. It's not a concept album, but it definitely has a theme,
hmm
which is mountains.
That's it.
And it actually came from a Shia LaBeouf interview. You guys know who Shia LaBeouf is?
Oh yeah.
No fooling.
Yeah.
He was in Transformers franchise.
Yep.
Yeah. He was he's an actor, but we've never worked
Yeah.
together.
Oh.
But he was in Transformers, and then he did a bunch of bad stuff, and he was doing this interview with the Punisher, John Bernthal.
This
You know what I'm
interview.
saying?
Bernthal, yeah.
Have you seen it?
Right, the guy from
It's been a
Walking
minute,
Dead.
but I've seen this movie.
Yeah.
I don't know why it popped up. It was just like, and I'm like, oh, this looks like something I should watch. And fully expecting just complete weirdness, but he said something super profound to me. And I actually was like, what? Whoa, I love that. He was just talking about how his life changed drastically when he had a kid. And they're talking about that. And he's like, like being a parent, it's like, you're like a mountain. I'm like, what? And he was talking about how the facets of a mountain, it's like a landmark, and it's always there. Like you can run away. You got to go pretty far to not see a giant mountain. Like you could see it from very far away. It's true. It's all these different things. And so then my mind took it and extrapolated that out. And so in the album, there's different songs that talk about different facets of a mountain, whether good or bad, because some mountains are in your way sometimes.
Right.
Sometimes you hide in the cleft of a mountain. Just all that. I love when like you can grab onto a theme, because I'm a visual guy. Like I do all my own artwork, so I'm like I could see like the whole. This is what I could do with it, and it really helps the writing process when you have like a, kind of a theme going. So yeah, so that album is essentially about that.
I love it. And
It's about Shia LaBeouf, is what I'm saying.
yes,
Yeah.
that's fantastic.
And when the 24-hour live stream that he was on, what was the news
Yeah.
museum or whatever.
He did a bunch of stuff, and like I kind of was weird. I weirdly liked all the things he was doing.
Yeah, I know.
Like the
It's
one
so
that where he watched his own movies, right? And was like crying and stuff at his own movies. I'm like,
Yeah.
I kind of love that. And then the one where he's just like, you could come into a room and punch me in the face or do whatever and say whatever you want to me. And I was like, I kind of love that too.
Oh,
He's not hiding from it, right? He's
No.
like putting himself out there.
And he also, in that interview, he talked about coming to faith through this movie where he was playing a father, like in a monastery. But he also joined a gang, like a real one. Did you hear about that? So his hands,
vaguely, yeah.
Yeah, he has like his knuckles tatted up, and he like joined a real gang.
That's kind of nutty. I hadn't heard about this part of it. No.
Yeah, it's in that interview, and I'm like, do I like Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah, he is.
Because like he doesn't need to, right? Like he's one of the guys who doesn't need to play the hits at the casino. He could retire if he wanted to.
Like I was only in Jumanji, and that's not paying the bills. But that dude was in Transformers,
Indiana Jones.
He was in what's that TV series he was on?
Holes, right?
McGee and Me. I forget what it's called.
Yes.
He was in McGee and Me. So he doesn't need it, but I think that's why he did it.
Oh yeah.
So I thought that was cool.
He's intriguing, and so what you're telling me is your next album is based off of when he joined the gang.
Yeah, so my next album is actually it's a double disc, of Shia LaBeouf's life and career.
Okay,
and I haven't talked to
part one.
I haven't talked to him about this yet, but still waiting on.
I'm sure he'll be okay with it.
Oh, he seems like the kind of guy that would just be totally normal and not mad at me at all. So I think
he'll be down. Yeah.
He'd actually come and guest on one of the tracks.
I feel like this true? I feel like he could rap. Is that a thing? I feel like Shia LaBeouf
feels like he could.
It feels like it.
It seems like he ought to. Yeah.
I don't know where it feel. I feel it though. I feel like he could be a good rapper. I don't know.
If he can talk to Bumblebee without seeing Bumblebee, he can rap.
There we go.
The versatility, right, of the newest
He
age.
might have some weird stipulations, though. Like, it's a double disc, but like disc 1 has to be vinyl, disc 2 has to be like wax cylinder or like 8-track, like 2 different formats for some
won't care about
regressive formats.
It's what you put it on.
I feel like disc 1 is just complete silence except for like his breathing. And then disc 2 is like the music, but disc 1,
the inverse of that. Yeah.
It's just him in a room just like being alive, and you're recording it for 35 minutes.
Oh, I love this,
which I also think would be really fun to do.
Yeah,
you could come over. You could come over, Shiloh. I know we're both movie guys, so actors.
Yeah, well, yeah. I love the through line. This is great.
Yes.
I enjoyed on we joke, but we on the Make Me Mountain. I enjoyed Record Store quite a bit.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, that was a good one. I like that one.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was. I just did a video about it because I went home for Thanksgiving.
Oh.
I grew up in Stockton, California.
Okay.
And the day I left, there was a mass shooting. So, way to go, Stockton. But so Tower Records, which is it was a chain, but really cool record store if you've ever been to one. You know what I'm talking
about? Yep.
Yeah, Tower Records, and then around the corner was a Rewind Records. So it was like buy sell trade. So it was like this mecca of record stores.
Cool. Yeah.
And my buddy's band, punk band, they played like on a truck bed in front of Tower Records, and they were a punk band, right? And their opening song was like, "This one's called F the Government." We're so cute. We're so cute. But nothing has changed. But so that I would go to that record store probably daily.
Okay.
Because I just am like one of those guys that just loves to look at CDs and look at stuff and then like look at the liner notes and then go, oh, they like Lagwagon? I'll go check out Lagwagon. And they like Bouncing Souls. And then they also had they had posters, so I have to look at every poster. They had band shirts, they had DVDs. So I was just like, dude, I'd be in there for hours, and my poor girlfriend would be like, oh my God, can we do literally anything else? And so when I went back to Stockton, I always cruise through my old neighborhood and see what's going on. And I remember driving by Tower Records, and there literally was a Chase Bank, and that line of, they turned my favorite record store into a bank. And I was like, that sounds like a song.
Awesome. Yeah.
So I literally wrote it from that, and then it's sort of like it becomes like a metaphor for just not nostalgia of like things like record stores, but like the way, I'm sure older people say this, but like the way things were as far as like how we treated people. Like I don't remember hating someone because they look different than me. Like that was never a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like, if they look different, if they think different, if they vote different, you are enemies. And it was never like that. It just never was for me growing up. And so I miss that. I miss Blockbuster. But most of all, I miss the fact that we were just like people. We were just people.
Right.
Yeah.
Seems like a thing that should still be possible, and maybe is, like in the right situations.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's a fun song. I wanted to. I remember talking to the producer. So the guy who produced the album, his name's Josiah Prince, and he's in a band called Disciple. And
I was going to say that name rings a bell. Yeah.
Yeah. He's produced a lot of stuff. He's pretty prolific. But we had toured together, and I wanted to do a new album, but I wanted to use a producer because I felt like I had hit the ceiling of what I could do on my own in my bedroom, essentially. Mm-hmm. And so James from Kutless, my buddy, he was like, "You should ask Josiah." I'm like, I don't know if I don't know if I could afford him, but I don't know if he'd even have time. And so I hit him up. He's like, "Dude, thank you. Like, I've been wanting to do some punk for like a long time."
Awesome.
Nice.
I was like, "Let's freaking roll." And I told him, "All right, here's what I miss about songs. There's a few things I miss. One of them, a scratching record sound. Yes. I miss scratching records." Mm-hmm. And when I wrote record store, I'm like, no, just like when you listen to stuff from the 90s, and there would just be like or even like 90s hip hop, when a verse would change, it would just be like, literally just that. And I was like, we're going to put that in. So I sat at the coffee shop, and I was like, I'm going to mock up something, and then you can do whatever you want with it. And I remember I did that. I chopped up all those vocals. I sent it to him. He's like, actually, this is perfect. Let's just do that.
There we go. No notes.
I like that part a lot.
That's awesome. Yeah. So I really wanted to do that. I wanted to use a vocoder. So we used a vocoder on the chorus, and I wanted a song that was just 4 on the floor, like didn't stop. It was just driving. And so, it's a fun song. It was actually the last one that made it on the album. It was the last one that I wrote for the album. So,
did you have vocoder heroes? Is there something that kind of sticks in your mind as like inspiration for that?
So this isn't necessarily, I don't think it's vocoder, but I have this, it's not a guilty pleasure. It's like an unexpected genre that I really like, is 90s hip hop, like club music. Mm-hmm. So, like Lisa, Debbie Deb, like, all that kind of stuff. My Spotify is so messed up. And because they're like, you're like
I like that. Yeah.
You're like a 55-year-old dude that was used to club. I'm like, no, I just really like that for some reason. Sugar Hill Gang and stuff like that. And so they used to have these songs, like these R&B songs, where the guy's voice would be like really pitched up.
Yeah.
I want to be your man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know how to incorporate that into like emo or punk stuff, but vocoder's pretty close. I like I don't know, did Bastille use vocoder? I honestly don't know where I've heard vocoder that I'm like can refer to. I love that. I just knew I wanted to do it.
Right.
I don't know. So
no, and honestly, now that I asked the question, but I can't think of like people who are known for it, because like it's I guess what like Talkbox could have been like the vocoder of the 70s sort of thing.
Right. Maybe, Imogen Heap, I think she does it, but I think she
I
think she does it like she records all the parts,
and that's kind of like foundational to her sound. So sure,
But again, I only know one song from hers, and it's because it's from the OC, and it's like a meme. So
right, yeah.
You know, my wife really likes her, but
what you say,
what to say, yeah.
Well, of course you didn't. What you say? Oh, yeah.
The OC did so much for us musically.
What did you say? There we go.
It's like holding in a sneeze, right?
Yeah, right. Exactly. I can put it on mute, but people that listen to our podcast know I can't finish. I got to finish it.
I love
it. It's gonna hurt if you don't. Right?
Yeah,
it's like I'm gonna sneeze. Don't do it.
I won't be able to speak the rest of the episode at the very end.
And you had our boy you had Kemble
Josh
on.
Kemble,
Josh Kemble was our favorite punk rock vocalist up until we talked to you. He came in to visit and drop some tracks on your album as well, right?
Yeah, he. So I honestly don't know how me and Josh started talking. I think it was I knew Dogwood. Actually, in Bakersfield, one of the members of Dogwood is a drummer here in Bakersfield. His name's Dan Artis, and but still, that wasn't the connection. I don't know, dude. I think I hit him up about his podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I was on his podcast and we talked about food and coffee and music. And then I did some artwork for him. So I did his logo for Family Cast with a little skull with the thing.
Yep.
And then I said, hey, I really want you to sing on something. He's like, all right, cool. Send it over. And the song we worked on didn't go on the album. I scrapped it. And so he was like, okay. And so I said, I think I have another one for you. This is like a 1.5 year process and then I sent him that song and I was like, do you like it? He's like, yeah, I got some ideas. And he did his thing. And I would actually love to do another song with him where we trade off back and forth, like lead vocals. Cool. I think that'd be really cool. But I think he was stoked about doing something different. So like when you ask Josh, you're like, well, do the shouting thing, right? But like on this song, he does it at the end, but he does a lot of other stuff. He does like backing vocals and some soft stuff and some harmonies. And it's really cool. The feature is different than he would normally do, which I like. And then we played a show in July, acoustic show. It was me, it was Josh, and then it was Jeremiah from Slick Shoes doing an acoustic thing, and we did. Was
that over at Buddy's house?
Yeah, it was at Buddy's. Yeah,
okay. Friend of the pod.
Yeah, and we did the song together like for the first time, and there's a little clip of it on Instagram. But like, it's funny because we did it and it sounded so good, and we ended at Heart Stop, and I look and I go, "Did we do it?" And he's like, "We did it." And we had never played it together. I mean,
oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and having Jeremiah there was really, we did a song, the three of us together. We did Angel.
Nice.
I sang the choruses, and then Josh did the verses. Just like really cool. Like I was like, what am I even doing here? I don't deserve to be here. I'm just a Hollywood star, from Jumanji. Like I shouldn't be here doing songs with these boys, but it was an honor for sure.
Yeah. That's cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
Again, I don't know how I met Buddy.
Yeah. Same.
Just mutual friends, and he's really taken me in. Like I've stayed at his house. I do all those flyers. I do all the artwork, and
cool.
And I don't know. We're buds. I don't know how it happened, but he always gives me the best shows, and I'm like, dang.
Yeah, he's got some great shows like coming through. It's crazy. Every time he posts, like, hey, new show coming up.
I know.
Like,
well, I was supposed to play 2 weeks ago with Aaron Gillespie,
right.
but it
that one got canceled. Yeah,
canceled, and I was like, well, I mean, I could still go. I don't think anyone's going to want to come see me without Aaron, but I was up north. That was part of the deal too. I was going to be up there, close, but I think we're gonna reschedule. So
cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
If I live closer, man, I see those shows roll through, and I'm like,
right.
Cameron and I live real close to each other. It's like, let's just jump on a flight. And
well, there's another one that I think he's working on that hopefully I'll get to be a part of. That you should fly out for. So I'll let you.
When is this going to be?
I don't know.
We can time out this.
I don't know. It's very well. Yeah, time out this part. And I got out of there. I ran for my life, and thank God I made it out alive. So
raccoons at venues, really, it's like it's hard to tell until it's too late.
They were all stacked up.
Yeah. That's why I have a no raccoon rule.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless they're in trench coats, because they'll trip over each other and it'll be fine. But yeah.
You're talking about like the little rascals where they stack up. Yeah. I love that.
You get a little friction about that from time to time, but honestly, like you just have to weigh the pros and the cons and make the right decision. I think when it's clear.
It's up to you at the end of the day.
It's true. I did a very quick Google search on the famous vocoder, and the first one that comes up is Beastie Boys Intergalactic. And I'm like,
Okay.
sure.
Oh, okay.
man,
Okay.
yes.
I can
That's
see
an
that.
obvious one that I didn't think
Yeah.
of at all. Yeah.
I
And-
see that. Yeah. Okay.
And Phil Collins in the air tonight.
I remember.
Mhm.
There it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think we just cracked the code.
we did it.
I'm a
We
huge
cracked-
Phil Collins fan.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Specifically, "Take Me Home." I have a cover of that song on my laptop that I've never been able to really. I haven't done anything
Ooh.
with, but I love
Yeah.
that song so much. I don't want to
So
change
it's not
much.
it's not published?
No. It's just I
Okay.
demoed it out. I kind of sang
Yeah.
it, arranged it. I don't change much. It's just guitar driven instead of
Right. Because
synth.
you love it. Right.
Yeah, because I freaking
Mhm.
love that song
Yeah.
and the vocals specifically.
Yeah. It's gonna pop up
Um,
on a like an anonymous SoundCloud at some point.
Well, I don't know. I mean, can Phil? I'd have never actually covered a song that I've had to
No, right.
like. So I don't
You
really
like,
know
do
the.
the licensing and stuff. Yeah.
Well, I don't want. There's one thing I've learned in the biz. I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret here. This goes with the music and film.
Mhm.
Yes,
Right.
One
yes,
person you don't want on your tail is Phil Collins.
yes. Ooh.
Naturally.
Right.
Okay,
You
so
you cracked the vocode on that one. Yeah.
Mhm.
you tread lightly
Yes.
with
Right.
Phil. So
Because he's like, I already did a cartoon movie soundtrack. What are you trying to do? Horn in on my territory or what?
Right.
hey, Tarzan, ring any bells?
So
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Phil Collins. I actually was.
They call me
as a-
first.
As a joke, I made like a fake like a cappella band that I wanted to.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and it was we're all lead vocals.
Yeah.
So it's me, James Hetfield,
Uh-huh.
Phil Collins,
Uh-huh.
Michael McDonald,
Okay.
and Peter Cetera.
Wow.
It's called Death
There's
by
like
Harmony.
that group just punches. Yeah, I bet.
So
Nice.
so what is it called? Sorry.
Death by Harmony.
Oh my gosh.
And hey, can I my friend just showed up. He's from he's from LA.
Yeah.
Can I let him
Wanna
in?
bring him in?
Yeah.
Please
Yeah.
do.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember.
I remember. Bro! Hey, I'm still doing the podcast, but come on in. Oh, heck yeah. This could either be really cool or super, super weird.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
He's a friend of mine. We've been friends for a couple years, but this is the first time we've ever met in person.
Oh, for real?
Oh, cool.
Nice.
For real.
Internet friend?
It's a podcast exclusive.
And-
All right.
And he has this really cool coffee company that he started called Mad
Oh,
Lab.
nice. Nice.
Ooh.
And he's a coffee guy.
Is
And
he
he's
ready
a
to get
musician.
that pickle home companion bump?
Yeah, dude. He's a musician. Yeah, so he's been in bands, but I forget which ones he was in. I think some you may
Okay.
have heard of. But is it cool
Sure.
if he just like comes in
Oh,
here?
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. We're
I,
meant to.
gonna-
I swear, I thought you were gonna like put on a wig or something and then sit back down.
I wouldn't put it past me. Okay, so we're gonna do this. It's gonna be an exclusive.
Oh, this is
Love
awesome.
this.
I'm gonna take my earpods out.
There we go. Yeah.
I'm super excited about
Hear
this.
me.
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, cool, perfect. Andrew, come in here.
Pretty good room tone, man.
This is the
We
first.
got
This is the first time we've ever met, dude. Hello. Have a seat, bro.
I love this.
Brother.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hello.
This is Andrew Sinclair.
What's going on, guys?
Hi,
What's
Andrew.
Hi. I have no idea who y'all are, but nice to
I
meet
know.
you.
Literally just showed up because he was you're going through Sacramento, Modesto.
Sacramento, Modesto, San Francisco, all the coffee stuff. You have like 10 pounds of coffee in the kitchen, just so you know.
God bless you.
Oh, nice. Oh.
So we were talking about Mad Lab Coffee.
Yeah, that's me.
How many locations do you have though?
4 with a 5th on the way.
My God, I didn't know you had that many.
I mean, that's how I'm getting the gray and the beer.
What? I don't have any coffee shops, but I still have a. But we were just talking
You're
about.
just old.
Yeah, I'm just old. Well, it's probably from the film industry. I was in Jumanji. Have you seen the
Too
film?
much. Oh, dude. Yeah.
So that's kind of my claim to fame. But
Yeah, he was great in it.
I was not
I was
bad.
going to suggest, just as a production note, I'm getting a little doubling in my ear.
Mm,
Can we? You got 2 AirPods?
yeah,
Can if it's not weird, can each of you wear one?
Sure.
yeah. This is.
Okay.
I mean, we just met, but it's fine.
Give Tim
I know,
Cook some
right?
money.
That's the thing.
We're just bringing people together.
Thinking about Kevin.
That's what we do.
Kevin's going to have to do a bunch of,
Yeah, I can hear that.
All right.
A lot better?
Sweet.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Sounds good.
It's weird hearing myself twice because it's hard enough hearing myself once. So
Yeah, seriously.
Is this the first for the podcast?
No, we can't hear you. Let's see.
Can hear
I can hear the coffee guy really
I
well.
can hear you.
Yeah.
the coffee guy.
What if I put my face right by his face? How about
That's
this
better.
is your interview? How about
Actually, yeah.
you?
You figured it out.
And so here's the other question. Go ahead. You say something, Nate.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Absolutely
Yeah.
better.
Okay.
Okay. And now, is it Andrew? Is that right?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. I think the mic is on the one on you, Nate. So I think
Okay.
if you guys are relatively close to each other, it's going to sound fine.
I'm loving
come
that
on
we're
in
bringing
here.
each other together.
Look at that. It's perfect. So good.
This is amazing.
Honestly, if this is the only service we provide all night, I'm happy. I think this is
Dude,
exactly
right.
how it's supposed to be.
Bringing people together. Let's do. Do you guys want to do maybe 15 more minutes and then?
Yeah, works.
Yeah, that's
For
cool.
sure.
He's
For sure.
completely unexpected.
I'm in the dark.
I didn't even tell him that we're doing this, but
No, it's totally
Yeah.
fine.
cool.
It's
Okay,
fantastic. Well, before we go any further, let's do a little promo for the coffee. I think we
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
a little bit of that, but can you tell us a bit more about the coffee and what you do?
Yeah, it's good coffee. We get it, and then we get it to people. It's tasty, and it's called Malab coffee. And that's what it is.
What's your
I love
specialty?
My specialty, coffee.
Okay. I tried, dude. I tried to. It's something we do in the film industry. It's called leading the actors.
Right.
That's right. Yeah. A little prompting.
I was in Jumanji, so
I love The Rock in that movie.
he was
Seriously, so good.
Oh,
the actual Rock that was in the movie was good.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Were we talking about something? I don't remember. But music,
yeah, that's okay.
vocoders,
Vocoders, yeah.
Yeah.
the OC, and yes, got it. We're back.
For
And
sure.
records,
Yeah.
And records.
No, we talked a little bit about the record, about making the newest record, about the vocoder stuff, obviously, the Kimball guest. Anything else about the new record that you'd like to share? Maybe if people haven't heard it, you want to draw them in, give them a reason to go check it out. What are some fun things about the record or about making the record that stick out to you?
It was different because I was working with a producer, so I highly suggest that. I mean, DIY is great. This is sort of like DIY hybrid. We work back and forth. He's in Nashville. I'm here in Bakersfield. But having someone else outside of you hear your music and your arrangement, they have no attachment to it besides making it better. So I think that was really cool. And then Josiah is just awesome anyways. But, I've been doing the solo thing for a couple years and playing shows. And I realized I was calling it punk by genre. But that means so many different things to different people. There's actually people that don't believe you can be. I'm a Christian. They believe you can't be punk and Christian, which that's a whole separate conversation.
Yep.
But
Absolutely.
I disagree. But
Yeah, and it's funny. So my daughter earlier today, when I had the album on, she's like, you know what? She's like, a lot of Christian music that because she goes to a Christian school, and she's like, a lot of the music that they'll play, she's like, I can't get into it. She's like, this is the type of stuff that I really enjoy.
Cool.
And she's like, can you ask Frank if Nate can come play Soulfest this
Oh,
summer?
I'd love to. I would love to, man. I just got back from playing in Arizona, and we're starting to go out and do more stuff. But yeah, I just decided to drop the punk thing. It doesn't matter. Genre is really irrelevant especially when you're trying to define your own music. In what you like. I love Face to Face and Social D, but I also love the Cars and stuff like that. Phil Collins. So I'm like, whatever. I'm not going to call it punk anymore. It's just going to exist. And then it's so freeing because then I'm like, well, if I want to use a vocoder, there's no gatekeepers or punk doesn't have vocoders or there's strings on the album. There's all kinds of stuff. And I just feel like that's really freeing. And, I think it's really the only way to create anything different. I mean, I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. Obviously, I didn't do anything that's no one's ever heard before, but it would be cool to continue to evolve and become your own. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what every artist wants, right? They want to be able for someone to hear and be like, that's Nate.
Yeah.
Because it's distinct. It's not like a ripoff of something else. So I think pushing towards that and just kind of letting go of all the punk gatekeeping stuff. I'm over it. And yeah.
It's the problem with the punk thing is that like the gatekeeping does get a little tricky of like whether something is or isn't punk. But like it seems to me like there's an ethos, and like the ethos is like the other axis. If you have like a graph chart of what is and isn't punk, then you got like the ethos of like either I'm doing things my own way, I'm doing things nobody tells me what to do, or like it's all collaborative, as opposed to like a top down, you're gonna make me make another hit like this sort of situation. And like Joy Electric, you remember them? Or him, depending on which area you're talking about. I feel like he was like maybe like the punkest of punk in terms of some of this stuff, because like nobody was telling him what to do. He was absolutely positively. There might have been some vocoder in there on some of the Joy E albums, but like there was something about that was like totally punk, even though none of it really, sounded like punk music. But
that's why I would describe when they're like, what's punk? That's an age old question, right? It's like it's a mindset. So I personally feel like it's a DIY. You do what you want to do. As best as you can, control the direction of what you're doing. Do it because you love it, not because you're trying to impress anyone or make money. Because like David Bowie was punk,
right?
You just because the dude,
absolutely.
Like, guess what? I'm Ziggy Stardust now. That's what I'm doing. And that was super cool. So I just Johnny Cash to an extent, was punk. Jesus was extremely punk. I know people hate that, especially the punk rockers I grew up with. They're like, no, he wasn't. I'm like, dude, look at his life.
Kind of was.
Look at his life on the guy. Yeah.
Everyone tried to get him to do what they wanted, and he didn't do any of those things. They tried to make him do. Stop the government, Jesus. He's like, nah. Pay your taxes.
Time to flip some tables.
Yeah. Yep. You shouldn't love this person. Nah, I'm actually gonna really love that person now.
Just because you said I couldn't. Yeah.
Just because, and I just, for me, that's what drew me in about that thing. It was the Johnny Ramone, it was the John Lydon, Johnny Rotten, it was Mike Ness attitude. They all sound different, but they all have the same. It's funny how they all sound different, but they all have the same. You can tell it's all the same mindset, same ethos. So that's what I like. I would like to inject that, and then also use some fun stuff like vocoders and scratching records, and
as you do. Yeah.
As you do. As you
dig
do.
it.
The artists that are like that, where it's like they kind of break out of that, like this is how it has to be for this genre, where they have something that's a little bit different. I find those are the ones that I enjoy more, because it's like, oh, this is it. It's unique,
Yeah, I agree.
I was going to shift gears and just ask about song surgery, because that's a thing that you do. I was kind of curious if you want to talk about that for a minute.
Yeah, song surgery. So I really love. I'm not the best guitar player in the world. I don't.
Come on.
I really, but
what got you the gig in Jumanji?
Well, yeah. Well, I think it was the fact that I was a kid, because they're like, "Wow, this kid can really play a guitar."
Child prodigy, yeah.
And so, like, he's only going to get better, and obviously, I haven't. But no, I think I feel like my gifting is songwriting and being able to like capture a melody and like express something in a creative way. So started doing song surgery where I know how hard it is to write a song and how easy it is to get stuck. I mean, I stopped writing songs for years. And so helping people when they, I actually did one with Trevor Keith, not song surgery, but what sparked it was I did a song thing with Trevor Keith from Face to Face. And he took apart my song and kind of suggested what I should do. And it was like, it was a no duh, but it made the song a million times better. And I thought, man, that'd be cool to do that with other people.
Right.
And so that's essentially what that is, like, show me your song. All right, here's what I think. Let's take it apart a little bit. Here's what I think could make it better, or, catchier, whatever it is.
Love that. Yeah, because I think, cool, like you were saying, kind of like being a producer, right? Like, you couldn't have had your album the way it sits without Josiah's input and help. And so even if it's not a whole album, sometimes people just need a little help, either they need to move past a roadblock of some kind that keeps them from developing it where they want it to be, or it's just that outside perspective of like, well, I know you like it, but this doesn't work the way.
Exactly.
And it's different than saying it sucks, right? But it's like, here's some gentle, constructive. What if you did something else here?
Right. It's just another direction, another option, another direction, I like doing interviews with Andrew just in the background.
I'm just,
I like to think that like every time I do an interview now, like he's just got to be there.
I'm trying this whole time to get context of what is this podcast about.
And now we can hear
we're
you.
talking punk rock, all right? Okay, now we're talking about songwriting. Okay, this is music based. Got it.
It's actually a Jumanji deep dive podcast.
This is actually a Jumanji fan cast, and
I'm like still thinking in my mind, like, oh, I met Tim Armstrong once. Like,
Yeah. I didn't mention Rancid. I do love Rancid.
oh, Rancid's so
specifically.
good. Yes.
That's funny. Yeah, every interview I do now, he's just going to be, he's not going to say anything necessarily. He's just going to be there. I'll be like,
He's going to be your producer for the media. Right.
He's just going to come up and go, and another one.
say it again.
Yes.
He's the one that lets you know when it's getting into timeout territory, and he's like, nope, gotta cut this.
Don't talk about this one.
Is there anything else that we didn't ask you about that you need to share with us? Anything you want the people to know?
I just need to share with you guys all the love that you've shown me for my part in Jumanji has really kept me going. I didn't do any other movies, so this is music is a new thing for me. And I don't know.
Thanks for saying no to the Pod Meets World podcast. I know.
Yeah,
I know you have that short run on Boy Meets World, and I really appreciate.
If they ask you to do the podcast, just say no. Just don't do it. No, I would love for you guys if you're listening to this podcast, I would love for you to check out my album, and I would genuinely love to hear what you think of the music and your thoughts on it. And I'm going to going out on the road with Jason Dunn next month. Nice. With Seventh Day Slumber and Jason. I'm excited to play with Jason Dunn. It's another guy I've only met once, but somehow we've just been in contact. And
and the other guest feature, right, on the record?
Yeah, it's Jason Dunn. Yeah, and he's absolutely killed it. He's just so naturally gifted with vocals. So, hopefully I'll come to a city near you in early February. Yeah.
Cool.
Love it.
You coming to the East Coast?
I don't actually know where we're going at all right now. I'm just getting on the tour bus, but I think it starts in Illinois.
Okay.
So they're usually like Texas and beyond, you know.
Sure.
West Coast is tougher, but yeah.
Well, that's good because
I was going to say you coming to Portland, but maybe.
I would love to, dude. I would love to go to Portland. James is still up there, and
cool. It's good coffee too.
Well, it's not Mad.
It's not as good as Andrew's coffee.
Yeah, there we go. It's not Mad Lab. It's not Mad Lab coffee.
Yeah, that's right.
No, it's not.
Funny enough, this is actually true. Okay.
I love that. Andrew, where can we find your coffee online? Where do we go?
Oh, madlabcoffee.com. I'll make you a discount code, an affiliate link, right? I'll have to talk to my computer guy about how to do that because I have no idea. But we're based in Los Angeles. We got a bunch of shops scattered around the city.
Sweet.
And if you're in LA, come say hey. Secret code Jumanji, get 50% off your drink.
Code Jumanji. Use code Jumanji.
There you go.
50%. We did it.
Sounds like a good plan.
With me, without you, we have a 1% code, so we would even take 1%.
That's pretty big. That's pretty big.
I mean, we were going to save you,
49%.
Yeah, thank you. Because math.
That is pretty good. Yeah,
that's math.
Oh, that's great. And is this you on the Instagram, Mad Lab Coffee on Instagram?
That's me, unless it's a different one.
No, it's not, because I just clicked the link and saw your face. So otherwise, if they're impersonating you, then we'll let you know.
Yeah. Can't impersonate that taste though. What?
And another one.
Right. Am I right?
Am I right?
Oh.
Thank you so much, Nate, for hopping on. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Anytime.
Happy Sunday. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Andrew.
We'll let you guys actually meet in person, not on a podcast. But before you go, Brock, do you have an outro?
Oh, yeah. That's been the news from Lake Skabegon, where all of the vocoders are strong. All of the coffee is good looking. And all of Nate Parrish's newest albums are above average.
Oh, onward, pickle soldiers!
Nailed it. Another perfect podcast.
Perfect. Love it, dude.
A lot of firsts tonight, and I really appreciated that.
Yeah, it's been fun. Thank you guys. Let me know. We'll do it again sometime. But
Please.
Appreciate you guys.
Sure. Absolutely. Just watch out for those raccoons.
I will.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you guys.
I'm stoked to check out Mad Lab Coffee, Andrew.
Yeah,
thanks for coming on.
Same. All right.
All right.
And check out the podcast. Find out what we're about.
Yeah, what's it called?
Don't tell him.
No,
We can't know.
yeah.
It's a big secret.
I'm gonna get tagged in something, and I'm gonna get canceled because of it in LA. It's gonna be like Republicans for like punk rock people in LA are gonna be like, what were you doing?
No, you're safe. You're safe.
I just read the script that was given to me. I'm just a talking cat. I'm just a walking dead. Seeing you the lies that I've been fed. And all I
If you figure out what it's about, let us know.
Yeah, if you listen, you let us know, and then we can figure it out.
There we go.
First, when I walked in, I thought you were doing a D&D group, and I'm like, I'm so
That's on Wednesdays.
No, that would be really nerdy. I wouldn't do that.
No.
Seriously.
All right, fellas. Talk to you later.
Nice to
Bye.
see you. Thank you.
Oh, that was phenomenal.
Oh my gosh, that was
incredible.
amazing.
Yeah. Lightning in a bottle.
Oh, I want to have Andrew on now.
Yeah.